Hello, you're watching Channel 1, where in this video I detail fixing my first real problem with my Citroen C4 Grand Picasso. Okay, so here we have the first real problem with my Citroen C4 Grand Picasso, which is, here we have all the rear window, or the window controllers, and you'll note if I push down, it goes down. If I pull up, oh, it goes up. However, let's just get that one all the way down as I wrestle with the controls of my camera, and you'll see the opposite window there. Now I'm going to do exactly the same in that if I push down, the auto doesn't go down for a start, but equally if I pull up, it still goes only down. And now from this control, it doesn't matter what I push, the window remains down. Now, if I use this controller, it does go up, but only in stages. So there's something going on somewhere. So I'm going to take the driver's door apart and have a look at the switches in there to start with, I think. So as I know that the rear door window switch does actually work as it should, the problem has to be around the front ones. So I need to get to the switch gear for that, which means I need to remove the door card. There are 3 screws on the outside of the card, 2 here and 1 lower down at the front, and with those removed you need to take off the internal door handle, which is simply a matter of getting a trim remover tool under the front of the handle or a large screwdriver, and then with it unclipped at the front, just slide it all back and you'll be presented with the 3 screws that hold the door handle and the door card to the door itself. So they also need to be removed. Then, using again a trim remover tool or a large screwdriver, just work your way around the edge of the door and popping it all off until it is pretty much free. And then as you peer inside between the door card and the door itself, there is one little clip remaining in the middle of the door, which you can just see here as I've popped it free. And that is pretty much the door card released, save for the wiring, of which this is I think the only clip you need to detach. And with them all undone, the door card will come away. And I need to remove the switch gear, or rather, I think I need to remove the switch gear. It turns out later on, as you carry on watching, I didn't really have to, but I'll go through what I did anyway. So to take it out, there is a little clip at the top of it here, and there's a similar one at the bottom, which is tucked away underneath the soundproofing in there, but you can get a small flat blade screwdriver into it. And then there are 6 other little clips, 3 of which you can see here. The other 3 are the opposite side, and with all those kind of pushed in, you can pop the whole switchgear assembly out, as I have here. And in this photo you can see the 3 large tabs which hold the one side of the switchgear into the door card and just turn it over. Here is the opposite 3. But with that off, to start taking it apart any further, you need to remove the window selector switch, which just pops off quite easily. And then there are a few further little tabs. As you can see, I've started undoing them here. One's still attached, the other 2 are coming away. Yeah, there are 3 of those either side. And again, this can all be done just with a small flat blade screwdriver popping underneath of them. And with those all off, you have pretty much the assembly disassembled. Because once that's all off, you can prise it apart, and you're presented with not what I expected, which is a similar sort of circuit board to what you get in a TV controller. I was expecting some individual switches. There's not really much serviceable on here, although if you have had fluid leak in there, it can leave a sticky residue, so just some contact cleaner can clean those up. But I didn't see any problems, so I just reassembled the whole unit and tried it on the car, of which I had the same basic problem as initially. So I'll get on to what I probably should have done to start with, which is I spray some alcohol-based contact cleaner in the switches, or in the connector to the switches, making sure I do the pins inside the switchgear assembly and the female side of the connector, and just let that all dry off. And then once I clip it together, we get a positive result, which the following video will show. Right, so after taking this switchgear apart, I connected it back up, and was still getting a similar issue with the rear window. I could actually get it to go down, but only in tiny little segments, and I could get it to go up, but again only in tiny little segments. So I tried the rear door window. That worked perfectly, the auto as in this. I might need to start the car. See, one touch should get it coming all the way down, and one touch should get it coming all the way back up. I didn't have that. I had it where it would just come down in tiny little bits, and equally just go up in tiny little bits. So then I took apart these connectors, just gave all the little pins a clean, just using some this is an alcohol based switch cleaner, and lo, now if I push down, you will see, oops, not in time, it goes all the way down, and if I pull up, it will go all the way up. There again, all the way down, one touch, all the way up, one touch. So it looks like there's very little that you can fix or change in this unit anyway. It was simply a dirty connector on one of these pins, which I might have introduced when I took it all apart before to fit the door speaker, but very pleased it is now fixed. And there we really have it, folks. Quite a simple fix. This problem I only really noticed after fitting the speaker to the car, so it could be some dirt or grime I introduced while I had it disassembled before. But if you do have similar problems yourself, certainly cleaning the connectors is the first thing I would try before you get too far into it. And obviously, assembly is the reversal of disassembly. So you will be left with the door intact. It does still work, and that is that problem solved. So a nice and short one, a fairly simple fix. I hope this was of some help to you and will save you going to a garage if you get similar problems with your windows on this car. If it has, don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel, particularly if you've got one of these cars, because I'm going to be detailing every task I undertake on the vehicle. But whether you do or you don't, folks, do please stay safe, take care, peace everybody.